Welcome to moving averages under forecasting. So, what is a moving average? A moving average is simply a statistical method that is used in forecasting to smooth out short-term fluctuations. It also helps to highlight long-term trends in data. So, how does it work? It works by calculating a fixed um, number of past observations, you average them, and then you move forward to drop to the next new value. So why do we use moving averages? Because they help to reduce random variations. They also identify trends more clearly, and they help to make short-term forecasts. They're useful when data has no strong seasonal patterns. So we want to use uh, moving averages to forecast for the month of August. So this is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August. So this is one of the simplest forecasting methods that we can use to forecast for the next month. So suppose we have the actual forecast, the actual sales, we call this AT. For January, maybe we have 10, February we have 12, March we have 11, April we have 8, March we have 15, and July we have 10, and July we have 9. So we're going to use what is called the 3 moving and 5 moving averages to forecast for August. So what we start firstly, so there's what we call the 3 moving averages. We also have the 5 moving averages. These are the common ones. So for the 3 moving averages, what we do, we first find the moving totals. So the 3 moving totals, so you count the 3 numbers here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, then the total you put it here. Then 3 moving average, you divide by 3. So you put it in the next column. So you count the first 3. So 12, 10 plus 12 plus 11, what do we get? So you're only getting figures for these 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Calculate the totals here. We need to count these 3 totals here. The totals for these 3. So 10 plus 12 plus 11, what do we get? 10 plus 12 plus 11, what do we get? 10 plus 12 plus 11, we get 33. Okay, so this 33 we divide by 3. So the average for April, the forecast, that is 11, divided by 3. Then we go to the next 3 here. Start from 12 now. 12 plus 11 plus 8, what do we get? 31. Then divide that one divided by 3, what do we get? 10.33. That's how we do the averages. So the forecast is actually the moving average here. So for March, the forecast will be what? Will be 10.33. So our interest is the forecast for August. We'll continue here. So now here we're going to start from 11 now. 11 plus 8 plus 15. That is 34. So 34 divided by 3. You get 11.33. And now we start from 8. So 8 plus 15 plus 10. You get what? 33. The 3 divided by 3, we get what? 11. Then finally, we go to the 15. 15 plus 10 plus 9, we get 34. So 34 divided by 3, we're going to get 11.33. So using the 3 moving average, we are going to forecast that our forecast for August is going to be what? 11.33. So you can do the same for the 5 moving average and you find the forecast for August. Okay, then now there's what we call the mean error. The mean error is simply used to calculate which of the two forecasts is more accurate. And how do we find? We find the difference between the forecast and so we have what we call the mean square error. The mean square error. You just find the difference between the summation of the actual minus a forecasted figure divided by n. So yeah, going to get the differences here. So we're interested in these columns here. So we have how many columns? Focus. So we have 8 minus 11. So the differences here, the deviations. So 8 minus 11 is what? 3. Negative 3, but we're getting the positive figures. 3. Then we go to 15 minus 10.33. It is 4.67. 4.67. So remember, you're ignoring the negative signs. Then we go to 10 minus 11.33. We get negative 1.33, but we're getting a positive 1.33. That's what it means, the mean square, the MAD. Then lastly, 9 minus 11, what do we get? 2. So you total these ones up. So you're adding 3 plus 4.67 plus 1.33 plus 2. What do we get? The total is 11 here. So 11 you divide by the number of entries that we have here. How many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you divide by 4. So meaning the mean square error or the mean absolute deviation is what? 11 over 4 because there are 4 entries there. 11 over 4. So we get 2.75. 2.75. So you do this with the 5 moving average as well. Then you compare. Okay. So which moving average are we looking at here? We have the 3 moving average. So what was the forecast? The forecast was what? 11.33. And what was our error? or mean square error or mean absolute deviation, we found what? 2.75. Then we go to the five moving average as well. You do the same. So you'll be moving them in fives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get the average, you go to the next. You start from 12, you get the five of them. You average, you go to the next until you get them as well. Okay? Then you're going to compare. So when you do the five, I'm just using hypothetically, the five moving average, maybe if you got here, 10 as your average for the month of August. Then your error was maybe 1.7. So which one would you pick? Would you pick the focus of 10 to be more accurate because it has a smaller error? Okay, so you pick the focus with the smaller error. Suppose eh, uh, your error was 4.7, but you found 10. Would actually pick 11.3 because you pick the one with the smaller error. So this is how you do the moving averages. Moving averages. Okay? So in that case, I'm going to give you classwork to do the moving averages for um, this table, the one that came in our project 2. So I want you to find the moving averages. And you'd find the moving averages. So I'll send you um, here's the question. Yeah, here. So I want you to find the three moving averages and the five moving average for the month 9. Find the three moving average and the five moving average for month 9, and you give me the focus, which is more accurate. So we end here. Thank you so much for your time.